ToyTractorTimes.com is here at the 2015 National Farm Toy Show with James Poorman, who has been a long staple of the show with several great 1/16 displays, oftentimes with an AGCO or Massey Ferguson theme. And this year we got a bunch of Massey Ferguson combines at Poorman's Massey Ferguson display. And James, I guess we'll start with the flag combines here, which really stand out.
The flag combines was built in Heston, Kansas in 2012. There were 6 combines built, representing 10 years of combine building in Heston, Kansas.
I've got an American flag. Is it a 9560?
It's a 9560.
And then a Canadian flag, 9560. And then I guess we'll kind of move around to the right here of the display and loop around. We've got a Massey 860 with duals. And do you do all the customizing on the combines?
No, I've got some help with some of them. That one I did do right there.
And then we've got a older style 760 with the tracks. And you've added some lights.
Yeah, add some lights to this one.
Now, is this a dealership or are they having an auction?
It's Harvest Open House.
Okay.
We're at the combine yard.
Take a look at some of the other 860s, and I take it the white top models are kind of the earlier 70s, and then silver.
Oh, those are the 2 models that the price book shows.
Okay.
860 with yellow wheels and an 760 with yellow wheels and a 760 with gray wheels.
And then you got some of the 6600s. Is this the complete set of all the variations?
It's variations. It's 5 variations that Ertl makes.
So the earliest was a, let's see if I know my history, was it a chain drive?
Double chain drive.
Double chain drive. And then they moved to
Then they went to a single chain drive. Then they went to a plastic reel drive, plastic gear drive. Then they went to the one with no writing on the side, and the one with the knobby tires, I believe, is over there on the
loader on the trailer.
On the trailer.
Oh, that's a great collection, and also always good to get a history lesson on the toys.
The next row John Deere tractors were the combines representing the ones that I have used at home. The one that's missing is the 45 high-low. We had a 45 high. Then you get to 6600 representing a 4400 that I had at home.
No, the head, is that a Draper head on there?
That's a Draper head.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought that combine.
Looks good. And Deere did offer Draper heads, especially down in rice country.
And then the one out here on the end is the Titan, representing a 7720 that I had for years. And then we've got a 9500 here in the middle, representing the 9500 I've got right now.
I guess we'll take a look back here. This must be the open house with the building.
Yeah, we've got an ice cream maker in the doorway out there making ice cream.
Massey Ferguson Ski Whiz.
Right. I've got a
There's the ice cream maker. Now, what model tractors are here inside the building?
35s.
And then it looks like we've got an 1155 and a pickup moving some of the corn heads.
Right. I built the trailers for the corn heads, grain table.
Then we got a Massey 175 with a corn picker. That's a really nice variation. A big Gleaner N6. Looks like some of the combine parts back there.
Right, that's your used combine parts.
Then I guess I think one of the combines is remote control.
Right. I'll give it here in a little bit.
That's a nice feature to have on the display.
The kids like it. I guess the adults like it sometimes too.
Oh, sound in action. Can't go wrong with it. Oh, then I guess over here we also have a shop. With
The shop we've been working on a tractor that's sitting on jacks, split in two.
I'd say that 2805 had some better days.
Yeah.
Older grain head.
Right.
And it looks like this International 915 is getting some serious work underneath.
Right. The guys laying there in their backs trying to get her going.
And we got the Massey grills and the Gleaner corn head work there. Now this was a neat piece, a Massey Ferguson 751 pull type combine. Hooked up to an 1100 Massey. Did you make the combine or the pull type?
I had it made. A friend of mine made it.
We've got another big Massey 850. Now what is the story on the, I've seen pictures of these, of the black and gold Massey combines, 860.
The 860 was made in 1983, essentially representing the 40-year Harvest Brigade.
It looks like it was called the Phoenix.
Well, Dave Nicole, who was in charge of the making of the combine, asked what color he wanted to paint it, and he said paint it black, or he decided to paint it black. And it was to put the Phoenix bird on as if rising out of the ashes of their bankruptcy part of it. It was then used on some of the shows like the Cornhuskers here in Nebraska, Iowa farm shows, Farm Science Review in Ohio. Then the combine was sold and it disappeared. Nobody knew where it was. And in 2012, two guys came up to my table and said they owned the black combine. So we don't know where the black combine is.
Well, that's that's a great thing about these farm toy shows and the displays is sharing history and hopefully making some. And
right.
It's you never know what treasures are still out there. Well, James, thank you very much for sharing this great display, and we look forward to seeing what you might come up with next.